Hey all, Ryan from ColdSploitation.com here. Today I wanted to talk about a new 4K that released from Scream Factory, near and dear to cult film fans' hearts, which is Army of Darkness. Of course, I really don't need to say that much about the movie. It's 30 years old. You either know if you like or don't like Evil Dead in the series itself. It's a lot of fun here. It kind of cements itself in the canon as well, and has a lot of phrases that you probably will recognize from pop culture. So if you haven't seen it, go watch it. If you have seen it, go watch it again. And let's talk about the 4K itself. There's a lot to unpack here, so let's get right into it. The Scream Factory released a Blu-ray version of Army of Darkness back in 2015, and it gave it a 3-disc collector's edition. Here we do get 4 discs. 3 of those discs are the same from the original collector's edition, and the new edition is the 4K UHD disc that we get. It's important to note that it's only the theatrical cut that gets the new 4K transfer. The original director's cut and international cut are the same as what they were on the previous Blu-ray. So we won't even really go into that too much. It's unfortunate that the director's cut was not able to get a 4K scan. That probably has something to do with rights, or they weren't able to get all of the director's cut material together. With that said, the theatrical cut looks really good. It does have Dolby Vision HDR to it. You'll notice that it does have a different framing from the original Blu-ray. This one is in the authentic 185:1 aspect ratio as well. We do get a new color palette to it as well. It's a little bit different, a little bit cooler at times, but more vivid in other areas like with reds. And I think it looks really good with the shadow delineation. When I did comparisons to the Blu-ray, it's miles ahead of that original Blu-ray theatrical cut. So I definitely would recommend picking this up if you do have the ability to take advantage of the 4K technology and the Dolby Vision. Here's the back of the release. It lists all the special features, which you go into on ColdSploitation.com more in depth with screenshots and timestamps for each of them. But you can see that on the 4K UHD theatrical cut, there's really only a theatrical trailer included. The rest of the extras are ported over from the previous release, so you're not getting anything new here. Here's a look at the 4 discs. Theatrical cut in 4K, theatrical cut in Blu-ray, the director's cut in Blu-ray, and the international cut and television cut on Blu-ray. I'm not a huge fan of how the discs sit in here. They kind of fall out quite a bit. And also, I'm not a huge fan of no reversible cover artwork, which was sort of the appeal of the collector's edition from the Blu-ray because it did have new artwork as well as the original. Even so, in my opinion, this is worth picking up even if you own the previous Blu-ray version. The theatrical cut looks great in 4K, and it is better than the previous Blu-ray transfer. And the only issues that I can see are no new extras and the lack of a 4K scan on the director's cut.